How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, bringing another episode in the Pokemon TCG series. Today we're jumping into an event. I haven't actually jumped into an event for quite a while, last like a week or so. I see there's actually the Chilling Rain events happening at the moment, so I'm definitely keen to get this going. Would I like to go first with this deck? I always struggle with Unseen Depths, because I kind of want the sneaky like Ambipom's turn 2. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, so I'm going to put a bit of a setup going and kind of go from there. This could be really good. If I get my stage 1 out, this would be fantastic. So this video is going to be me playing through, I don't know, as many events as I can get through in about an hour. If I win lots of games, then there's going to be more events, and if I lose a whole bunch, well, sorry, if I win a whole bunch of games, there's going to be less events. And if I lose a whole bunch, you're going to see some more events. So this is the first one. I really want to pick up some more Chilling Rain sets. I wouldn't mind doing a big opening sometime soon. So I'm going to try and like walk through my plays and like explain the plays a bit more. Especially because these are event type games. So I'll try and take them a little bit more seriously. So the reason I chose to go second was because getting Apom out to possibly get the evolution, which I did get. In the sense, like, going first would have been better because I could have got the evolution out sooner. But I really appreciate getting that first supporter out. Like, it can make a huge difference. I wish I had Lily at that time, but unfortunately I didn't. But I mean, next turn I can drop Ambipom and drop some really, really good damage. And because the deck runs Lily, I always like running the chance of getting Lily off. It doesn't happen often. Unfortunately, this game I didn't get it, but I do like that. Now, unless my opponent plays another basic type Pokemon, I've actually got this. Because Ambipom getting a knock on Rookidee is super easy. I mean, I literally just drop 1 more energy and I can discard literally anything. And I'll be okay with that. So I hope for the sake of my opponent, they have another basic type Pokemon. Because with Ambipom's bye-bye throw, as long as I discard at least 1 card, I'm good. Okay, let's see. Did they get a basic? They didn't get a basic. That's game. Alright, really, really easy first round for me. I'll be picking up the video then at the start of the next round because I don't see much point in you sitting waiting and just watching me. Wait. Yeah, 60 HP. Cool. Round 1, finished. Unseen Depths is great. Beware Ambipom playing against Unseen Depths. Alright, I'll catch you again at the start of the next round. Alright, we are back. That was the end of the wait. Bit of a long wait, I won't lie to you. I legit opened up a tab and started looking through like different standard meta decks and like what I can do. Because man, I got bored waiting. Alright, let's jump in the second round. We're actually up against the Cinderace deck. This can be a bit of an awkward one. Again, I really want to try and get that Lily off. I place great value in that first turn supporter. And of course I don't open with a Lily in my hand. Man. And again, this probably would have been a better hand to start with. Going first. Maybe I must start going first. Ooh, okay, never mind. I don't know. I wouldn't want to attack into Sudowoodo. Attacking to Sudowoodo is really a terrible, terrible mistake that you could make. Alright, I'm going to put an energy down there. Now, I've got these two pretty good supporter options. Now, considering what I'm looking for, which is a Golduck, specifically, Pokemon Fan Club makes a lot more sense. Because I kind of want to thin my deck. Now, I've got some pretty good options here. I've got 3 Piplups in my deck. I've got 1 Ambipom. So I've prized an Ambipom, which is good to know. Now, what I do want to do is I want to get a Piplup up. Now, here comes a bit of a tricky one. Fione can be a lifesaver early on because it makes your opponent think twice. And it gives you options, which is always a good thing. Now, I can go in for a Scratch. I don't see a whole lot of value in this Scratch because all it's doing is putting a damage counter on my opponent's Pokemon, which is going to make attacking me easier later on, and then damage is not going to do anything. So considering it's against a Sudowoodo, I'd rather not go for that attack. So now the nice thing is, they put a nice fire Pokemon on the bench. I can just Fione it, and it comes and says hello. And that's really the great value of Fion. Don't underestimate. If you're playing Unseen Depths, don't underestimate Fion. If you're playing against it, be very, very aware of it. My opponent didn't put down a bench Pokemon, which is fantastic for me. I am very happy with the situation. Now, going into a Golduck would have been ideal. But here is a fantastic setup. I can go Empoleon next turn already, which is crazy good. What I'm going to do is just go straight for that Confusion Wave. I'm going to get Apom down just in case. I'm going to hit that Confusion Wave, because now at least my opponent's Pokemon is confused. So now it's a risk for them to run Double Draw and possibly not get it off. And again, if I get that extra damage off, all the better. Now, it's a little bit frustrating with that Drumper, because I would have liked to have put the energy then down on Prinlup. Prinplup, sorry. Because then Empoleon could have used Aquafor to knock it out. But again, it's not the end of the world, because I can run Bubble Hold against it. And that's alright. My opponent is definitely fleshing out their bench, which is a little bit scary. I want to see... Yeah, I figured the energy would go there. I really figured the energy would go there. So unfortunately, my opponent's going to be hit for 80. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. I do have the option of just sticking around with Psyduck. But I have to get an attack off. Would be beneficial. I don't have energies here. Okay, well, I'm definitely getting this evolution out, right? Now the trick is, do I risk the Psyduck Confusion? Because I've got a 50%, I've got a 25% chance basically of it working. That's it. And that's if my opponent stays in, which they're unlikely to do. But I think I go for the safe play here. I think I go for the safe play here. Let's retreat into Empoleon. Let's hit the Pokemon Fan Club. Arguably, I probably should have held on to Pokemon Fan Club. Come to think of it, actually. Holding on to it would have allowed me to use Fion if need be. So I actually probably should have held on to that. I think there was a bit of a misplay on my side there. Let's put this energy down in Empoleon. Now, I can Bubble Hold to get rid of Sudowoodo. Or I can put damage on Trumper. I'm very tempted to do. I think I'm going to go for that. Let's get this damage down on Trumper. Again, I could have got knockouts on the Wooloos, but this puts Trumper in a one-hit KO range for a good number of my Pokemon. I was a little bit worried about that, but I couldn't knock out both of them, so be it. I was worried about that. This is a problem. This double is a big, big problem. Because unless I had Aquafor ready, I couldn't deal with it. So this is a bit of a tough one. Alright, they went down to Drumper. So I'm going to be hit for the 80, which is very unfortunate. And then this double is going to come in and cause me headaches. Which is also not great. I do have Pokemon Communication if I want to get rid of that Empoleon. What do I search for? An Ambipom? I don't think I need Ambipom right now. Let's just sit tight for now. I want to get rid of this Drumper. So let's just go for Bubble Hold. At least it keeps the energy. That's something good for me. I'm now ahead in prize cards. There's the Ambipom. Fantastic. I'm glad I didn't waste Pokemon Communication. This is going to hurt a bit of Sudowoodo, unfortunately. It is something I was a bit worried about. But again, it's using up... pushed me to 130, which is the issue. That's a problem. Yeah, going to 130 is unfortunate because it means that double is going to come in next turn. Then I've got to deal with double, which is not great. I do have the Ambipom ready. I can have Ambipom ready, which is a good thing. Let's hit a draw through and see what we get. That's not bad, actually. How much is the energy situation looking like? Energy situation is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Double's got 130, so it'll be a 3-hit KO from Golduck. Or Ambipom will be a 2-hit KO with a lot of discards. Let's go with the Kyogre, which is sitting on the bench. Just gonna go for the Cotton Guard. Gonna be difficult to get rid of. Golduck only does 50 damage and Energy Loop's a bit of an issue. And Kyogre takes too long to get the knockout, so I'm gonna have to go for Ambipom here. On the other hand, I could just direct dive it. So let's put the energy there. Let's just go for the direct dive. Because I can quite easily deal with this Sudowoodo, right? I'm not concerned with Sudowoodo, basically, at all. What this does is it puts a bit of a clock on double, and that's a big chunk of damage on double. I'm losing Empoleon either way, right? So, meh. The important thing with this is that now that double is heavily damaged, which puts a bit of favor in my hand. Golduck comes in, knocks us out, because it blocks 30 damage. So it'll deal 50. Oh, I'll still get a knockout. One more talk. Yeah, I'll still get a knockout. So Golduck coming in is a pretty secure knockout on both of these Pokemon. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't charge up this double any further. They're going to be going into the Cinderace now, which is okay. Because now Golduck can come in. And Golduck can do a little bit of damage with Energy Loop. I was going to say, I'm hoping to draw into draw energy, but quite frankly, I'm very happy with that draw. Let's put this energy down on for Energy Loop. And let's go for Energy Loop. Got a knockout here. I don't think I'm going to be losing Golduck on this next turn either. Taking these, that's not bad. That's not bad. That can actually be pretty clutch. Alright, Cotton Guard's going to come through, put me down to 80. And then I can get Energy Loop and get another knockout there. Energy Loop can be great because I'm conserving an energy, which is always a good thing. But unfortunately, it does mean that... It does mean that, unfortunately, I'm not getting ahead with energies, which is a problem. A second double is going to be a stall. A second double is going to be a heavy stall. But it's okay. I've got my next Empoleon out. As much as I could go into Empoleon right now, I think bouncing this draw energy on this Golduck for the next little while will be quite effective. And I've got the Empoleon sitting there, which I can always use to bench snipe later on and pick up like those last 2 prize cards. And this bouncing draw energy will get me quite nice card advantage, which I'll then have fuel for Ambipom later on if need be. Interesting, they went for the Wooloo there. Surprised I didn't see the Cotton Guard double come out. Okay, they're busy charging up. They're getting it ready. At this point, this Wooloo doesn't have any value for me, so I'm actually going to hit Fion. Whirlpool Suction. I would rather knock out one of their bench Pokemon than this Fion. Than this Wooloo. 4 picks, I'm happy. Unfortunately, I just can't get the knockout with Scratch, which is really irritating. But I can just bounce this energy again. I'm kind of okay with that. Let's get this... Am I going to realistically go into the Golduck? And I don't think so. I'm going to hold on to it for now, just for fuel. I don't think I'm going to go into another Golduck. It doesn't really fit what I want to do, so I'm rather going to hold on to it for fuel. Not much else to do in this sense. I don't want a Pokemon Communication just yet. I don't need anything right now. I can just go for another Energy Loop. Pick up this KO. And now this double is going to come in and hit like a truck. Alright, double's going to come in and pick up this knockout quite easily, unfortunately. But it does mean I can get a nice big bye-bye throwdown. And there is Cinderace, which is a little bit scary. Ooh, my opponent needs to really watch their deck. Really watch their deck, because they're playing with fire now. Alright. That was a bit of a strange play, because Ambipom comes in now and just picks up bye-bye throw knockout. And then Empoleon closes the game with their bench, unless they can evolve both of those Pokemon, which I'd be surprised if they are able to do. Let's go for the bye-bye throw. I'm going to say goodbye to, I think, 2 of these energies. Yeah, let's get rid of 2 of those energies. Big knockout there. Big knockout there. Let's pick up this prize card. So I think I've got this game pretty secure. The only out right now for my opponent would be evolving both of these Pokemon. But even evolving Scorbunny doesn't matter. Direct Dive will still get the knockout, because Reboot has 90 HP. So it is basically a closed game. I don't think they have an answer for me right now, because they can knock out Ambipom, sure thing. Even if they knock it out, sure thing. Empoleon comes in and closes the game, and I got Switch and I got Tate and Lisa, so it's easy enough to get through. Yeah, this is a close game. Went pretty well. I was a little bit concerned a few times there. But yeah, Unseen Depths is it's such a reliable deck. If you're able to get those like turn 3 Empoleons, look, I got super lucky and got turn 3 Empoleon. But if you're able to get that turn 3 Empoleon, boy, it makes a difference. Now I'll just go drop an energy there, switch into Empoleon, and direct out. Yeah, they saw it coming. Alright, that was pretty good. That was a good game. I was a little bit worried because Cinderace can deal a lot of damage. The Cinderace deck can deal a lot of damage. But I did get quite lucky there, both with my good luck and my opponent's below average luck. They didn't have great draws. They had a very slow start. And it looks like I'm still waiting for the next round to start. So again, I'll pick up the video as soon as I jump into the next game. See you then. Alright, it's final round time. Let's see if we can pull this through with Unseen Depths. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I think we can do it. It's only been a half an hour tournament. But I feel like we can do this. This deck is really great. I'm having quite a bit of success with it. Alright, so going up against Soaring Storm. Now this can always be a... Like, I respect Soaring Storm as a deck. Alright, I want to... Again, I'm going to have to choose. And again, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I really value that first support to drop. Especially when the deck runs Lily. But I just feels like this deck always does better going first. Because like that early Psyduck, that turn 2 side, like, I'm hating this hand. I don't know. My next event, I'll try going first the whole time and I'll see how it goes. Because like every game now, I'm always like, oh, I should have gone first. And with this hand, man, do I wish I went first. Because this is awful. Ooh, this is a strong open for my opponent. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble with an open like this. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. The early Jins are going to be an issue. No, early Genies are going to be an issue. This is a really strong open for my opponent. Need a supporter. Oof, not what I wanted. It's something, but it's not great. Right, hopefully that slows my opponent down a little bit. Just a little bit. The issue is, I mean, Thunderous is a problem. This is not looking good. I think I've lost this one. Yeah, they've got energies in their hand. If they're sitting doing that, they've got energies in their hand. Gonna need Fiona to mess with my opponent. And I'm gonna need another Psyduck. Because the Psyduck's just gonna have to tank this one. Yeah, that's the best I can do. I'm gonna need to force a switch. The Kyogre down. Oh man, this is bad. Really bad. I'm not going to give them the free switch. So I could have gone for the attack, right? There's a 50% chance of it going through and getting the knockout. I chose not to go... Oh, I chose not to go for it. I chose not to go for it. Because going for that attack, all I'm doing is giving my opponent a free switch. Granted, yes, I'm getting a prize card. Look at those draws. And they're just hurting. All I'm doing is giving my opponent a free switch, right? What I'm hoping to do is by not attacking, I'm baiting them into attacking through confusion. One of two things is going to happen. One of three things is going to happen. They're going to not do anything, which is good for me. That's bad for me. They're going to try and attack the confusion and hopefully knock themselves out, which would be good for me because it puts a new active Pokemon ready to get hit by confusion, hopefully. Third thing was that they'd waste a resource. Now, unfortunately, the second thing happened, but happened badly for me, which is a problem. The nice thing is that was a really good pull for me, but I don't think it's enough. I really don't think it's enough. Yeah, to say this is bad would be an understatement. Let's put that energy there. And again, let's hold out. So now, I don't want to give my opponent a free switch. I'd rather them use a resource to get that switch. Because I'm not terribly concerned losing a Psyduck. And I was kind of holding out hope to draw a Golduck. I would rather them knock their own Grimer out or burn a resource getting it out of there. So here comes an interesting thing, right? Where this gives me some option. Right, that's a terrifying option. But it's not bad because this is a 2 energy retreat cost. This is a 2 energy retreat cost. They're probably going to bait my Empoleon, and I know this is a bait, but I have to go for it. I have to get this knockout here. 100% have to get this knockout. Let's retreat into Empoleon. I probably should have actually done this Lily first. But let's see. Got the switch. I could have preserved that energy. Damn it. Alright. Now I can go... I don't know if I want to risk... No. I honestly think I might be losing my Empoleon next turn anyway. I'd rather get this knockout here. Just guarantee the knockout. And go from there. Yeah, no surprise there. This Lantern's going to come and destroy Empoleon. So I could have gone and bubble held and hoped that they wouldn't have a retreat option or switch option. But knowing the deck runs switch, it runs the twins. It's just, it's too unlikely. And I kind of figured Empoleon was going down the next turn anyway. I kind of expect to lose Empoleon this turn. My plan moving forward is going for a Kyogre charge up. And hopefully Kyogre can pull me through. And at least knock out Lantern, but... Oh, that's a problem. Yeah. This is going to be a really difficult game. Really, really difficult game. Like, losing that early Empoleon is such a problem. Alright, let's Pokemon Skate to this. Let's see what we get. Okay, there's another Empoleon. Kind of wishing I Pokemon Fan Club right now. How many energies do I have? I've got 4 there. I'm gonna put this energy. I don't need it on Kyogre. I'm scared it's a bit of a waste of dropping on Kyogre. Go on Psyduck. Because worst case scenario, I get confusion off, which is not a bad thing. Let's go high water. Let's set up Kyogre. So I put the energy on Psyduck because I can either get confusion off next turn, or if I get super lucky, I can draw into a Golduck and get damage off. Because I need to hold on to Pokemon Communication to ensure my next Empoleon. And again, I'm kind of expecting to lose Kyogre this turn with a Dragonite switch in. I'm either losing Kyogre to a Dragonite switch in, or they're going to charge up and Lightning Strike me. But then you get double energy, so I will use up the energy drop for the turn. But again, let's see what happens. I think they're fishing for that double lightning energy. But honestly, there are other options just to go out into Dragonite. And then Dragonite's going to come and knock me out. So I'm kind of trying to buy myself time to get my second Empoleon online. The issue is Dragonite on the bench is an issue because I've got nothing that can one-hit KO Dragonite. Nothing. Dragonite just walks through my party. Man, this is a tough one to win. I'm up a prize card, which is a good thing. That Grimer knocking itself out was seriously good value for me. And lightning energy there, and the lightning energy from their hand onto Lantern. And they're going to pick up a knockout. I moved the switch. Interesting. I expected the lightning energy through there. Interesting. Alright, they got Tornadus. What are they looking for? Second Lantern? Yeah, second Lantern. Man, as batteries, those things are so powerful. And here goes Kyogre. Alright. I think the play is Confusion Wave. Now, they're probably going to switch out. Realistically, they're probably going to switch out. Let's see. Bring up Piplup. Okay, I do have a Prinplup, so they can definitely come in. I've still got 2 Golducks there, and I've got a 1 Ambipom. In terms of what else I need, yes, another Kyogre could be useful later on. Just to get those energies back at a later stage. Let's bring these in. Drop there. Drop into Kyogre. Do I start charging Kyogre again and try and bait into that happening? If I get Confusion off, I feel kind of confident going to Kyogre. I'm still way off Piplup anyway. At least this gives me options for next turn. And let's go for Confusion Wave. So Confusion Wave gives me a few options because honestly, I'm not too concerned about Psyduck dying. Psyduck gets knocked out, it's not the end of the world. This does is it can buy me some time, possibly to get Empoleon online. Or give me time to get Kyogre online. Possibly, I'm more holding out for Empoleon. Because my opponent now either has to attack through Confusion, which sucks, or they have to switch out. So I'm burning through resources. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, let's go charge that up. Get the KO here. Damn it. And Raging Thunder for the KO. Oh, just Thunder Scale. Okay, okay. I'm very okay with that. I am not worried about that at all. Alright, let's say goodbye to this. Let's bring out this Prinplup. Let's do that. In terms of this energy, it must go on to Mr. Prinplup. Because charging the Kyogre now doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I certainly don't want to get rid of this hand. Let's go for cheeky Confusion. Confusion won't knock me out. Fortunately not. That would have been nice to get that knockout there. Arguably, I don't know if it was worth the risk, but this gives me a few options, which is not a bad thing. Opponent's down to 12 cards left, 11 cards left in their deck. They need to keep an eye on that as well. But they're digging for that Fisherman, and I'm hoping against hope that Fisherman's going to be their last prize card. Because that's what I need to win. I need that Fisherman to be the last prize card. Alright. Napoleon time or was it Kyogre time? I think it's Kyogre time because if I knock out this Thundurus, I've got no hope. I kind of want them to draw out their deck. There's a draw energy. That's really good to see. Get Napoleon down. You know what? I think it's time for Fion. Whirlpool suctions Fion. So I wouldn't mind burning a switch now. And then possibly hitting with Empoleon something on the bench. But it depends what they do with this. There's the Lantern. So I can put 100 damage on this Thundurus, right? Or I could charge up this Kyogre. I'm gonna go for the risky charge up. That's what I wanted. What means is I can use Pokemon Com. Bring out Ambipom. With the energy there. That was a mistake. That one energy should have gone to Ambipom. That's definitely a mistake on my side. Let's go. I may as well Cynthia at this point. Get a fresh hand. Right, that's not bad at all. A bit late to the party, Golduck. A little bit late to the party, but it's alright. Let's go High Water. I possibly should have actually put that on Ambipom. Possibly putting those in Ambipom would have enabled Bye-Bye Throw. But again, this puts a bit of pressure on my opponent. A little bit of pressure on my opponent. Okay, they're down to 9. Have they used both their Cynthias yet? They've used 2 Cynthias. I think the deck runs 2 Cynthias. I'm actually going to check this. I very rarely do this. But I need to do this right now. Soaring Storm. They got Tate and Lisa still. They went for Switch. Alright. Soaring Storm deck list. Okay, this Kyogre. This is a bit unfortunate. They've got to have a Fisherman. If they're going for a play like this, they have to have a Fisherman. How many Cynthias are there? There's 2 Cynthias. There's 1 Tate and Lisa. So they're not resetting their hand. They have to get these prize cards, right? So alright. What do I do? I think Ambipom is the play here for the next energy drop. Oh, do I knock out their Pidgeottos and get prize card, or do I put... This is the only chance I got to put serious hurt on this Dragonite. Down to 150. I can only get 2 prize cards from the bench. Direct out the bench, but that doesn't do anything because I can't hit the Lanterns and I can't hit the Thundurus. There's only so much value I can get from that. But my only chance right now is my opponent decks out. They're silly and decks out, but there's no way. There's no way they'll make the mistake. Yeah, I was too slow. Losing an early Empoleon set me back too far and I wasn't able to shut down my opponent well enough. Yeah, I think this outdrew me. Because in the bench here, sure I could take a prize card. Down to 6. They're looking for that Fisherman. Down to 5. They're putting themselves down on the clock. Ah, they got Fisherman. Damn it. Oh, they got the Fisherman. Damn it, damn it, damn it. God, Fishman. Sucks. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Got 15 energies out. The deck run is 20, so there's still 5 left somewhere. Between his hand, his prize cards, and his deck. They could still certainly charge up. That's not what I wanted to see. That draw is not what I wanted. If I go for an attack, a water energy there, it doesn't make a difference. So I can definitely get the knockout here relatively safely. There's one, they've used one switch. I'm pretty sure the deck runs 2 switches. The deck runs 1 switch. So by not attacking, I might actually be better off. Let's put the energy there. Can I get a Tate and Lisa? I got a switch though, which is quite valuable. If I get this knockout, Thunderous comes in and knocks me out. I'm not gonna go for Thunderous. I'm gonna go for Nice Catch. Ooh, I do not want to play that card. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh man, I got the stupid ticking now from the clock. Ah, they got another Hurricane charge off. No, they had all the energies? Damn it. I was hoping they didn't have all the energies. Yeah, they outdrew me hard this game. Well played to my opponent. Well played. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. But I got 2 2 boosters, so that's something at least. What times? I can have one more. No, I cannot have one more. Alright, unfortunately only one event for today. Losing the last round sucks a bit. That's not so fun. But hey, that was a good game. That was a very good game at the end. I don't know, I must watch the replay, see if I made any mistakes. Just, yeah, I don't know. Things didn't come out when I needed them to come out, unfortunately. But that's the game. It happens. Either way, I'm quite happy with that. And, man, that was a 50-minute tournament. That's irritating. 52-minute tournament. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You'll be seeing some more event play come out. I've got a little bit more time some mornings to get some more videos out, so I'll try and get a few more of these videos out. Because, yeah, I'm enjoying this, and I want to make the best use of this Chilling Rain event. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please do consider liking, subscribing. It really does help me out a lot. Yeah, I'm actually really close to 2,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowingly awesome. So yeah, there's that. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Cheers. Enjoy.